Hello, it's now today's date is the 27th of May. As some of you may be aware that I planned to be in the Outer Hebrides end of May, well now, but due to things going on at home and stuff, now it's not a good time to be on a Scottish island miles away from home. So I've got to be close to home for the next I don't know, couple of weeks, month maybe, something like that. So I've managed to get away this weekend. It's now Sunday. Got a bank holiday Monday tomorrow, so now's a good time to come up. I was planning to come up here on Dartmoor yesterday, but last night we had some thunderstorms, so I put it off, postponed it until today. So I'm up here again. I've parked at the Doe Tor car park. Doe Tor's just up there behind me. Hopefully you can see that. And like a complete pillock, I walked all the way to the river towards Doe Tor, then suddenly realised I forgot to shut the window in my car, so I had to walk all the way back again. But now I'm heading off a different way towards, what's it called over here? Is it Sharp Tor, Doe Tor? I think I'll have to check on that in a bit, but I'm heading off that way at the moment. So hopefully this is recording all right, because I've got a new camera. I've got a few new bits of kit, but I'll probably dig that out in a bit. But hopefully this is recording all right. It's the first time with this camera. Let's see how far I get. Right, now I don't know quite which way in the trail to go just now. To get, if I go down this way, I'm going to have to cross the river, and up the other side. Looks like it's going to get a bit steep, but not to worry. I don't know quite where I'm going to camp yet. Probably up there somewhere. I don't want to be totally on the top, but I'll be up there somewhere. But right, that's it for the videoing now. Better move on. See if I can find my way across this river. Well, I've just stopped for some water. Doe Tor's just up there behind me, with Ridgery Cross on it. I just stopped down here by the river just to get a little bit of water. If any of you lot have used the Sawyer squeeze, or the Sawyer squeeze mini like me, and you're struggling to fill the bag that comes with it with water from a stream or river or whatever, because you end up having to keep on dunking the bag, it gets quite annoying. Unless you got like a bit of a waterfall that can go straight into it. Oh, I've just changed to one of these. It's a Not Vecto 2 litre. Absolutely brilliant. The top up here opens right out. You can get your hand in there, so it's easy to clean and very quick to fill up. And the bit at the bottom there, that's where you put on the squeeze, the Sawyer squeeze, or any other filter like that. But yeah, just thought I'd stop here, get some water. What's the time now? Time's just gone 7 o'clock, so I'll walk up here. I think it's Doe Tor just up here. I may go down the other side. Have to see what it's like when I get up there. But it is lovely. Right, plod on. Well, I've just arrived here on Doe Tor, just up behind me here. I did walk down the other side just a little way, and then I thought, no, I found nice flattish spots here, so here's going to do. The time's just now gone 7:30. It's like, well, it's getting on for 7:45, so now I think I'll just pitch up here. That's Doe Tor over there, Ridgery Cross on top. So I haven't really walked far at all. Where the car park is I don't know if you can see it. It's just down over there. That's where the car park is. But so I haven't really walked that far at all. But anyway, it's quite light up in the sky, but down here at the where it's shade, it's getting quite dark. So I'm going to pitch up here. That's going to be my spot for tonight. I'm all set up now. I'll just all set up there. I always like to take it as soon as I got the tent up. I always like to empty my rucksack totally out, sort of thing, blow up the airbed, get the down lofting again. So that's all set up now. But nearly every video I put on YouTube, I get questions about the tent. If it's not in the description from the video, it's through the private message bit through YouTube. And I can't remember all the questions I get, but the last one I can remember was somebody wanted to know why I pitched it so high. And I think what they were referring to is these bits here. I think they thought this bit here should be down on the ground. Likewise over here on this side, if I get down low, this bit here, this bit up here, should be on the ground basically. And the reason I don't pitch it like that, I mean you can do, there's nothing wrong with that, but the reason I pitch it that high is so that I've got more ventilation, because there's mesh all the way around the sides here, mesh all the way back there, and you get a nice bit of ventilation coming in from underneath the bottom there. Same over that side, you've got mesh the same as you've got this side here, and of course the door, this side I've got rolled up at the moment, but you've got a nice bit of got air blowing in underneath the door this side, so you've got nice ventilation all the way around, so that should help stop or reduce any condensation. I mean, I have had condensation in this tent. It's because it's a single walled one, it is more susceptible to it. But when I know that the weather's going to be nice, like it's meant to be tonight, I normally leave one door or two doors open, and I'm probably going to leave one of these doors on this side open tonight. So I've got them both open at the moment. My plan's to sit there and enjoy the sunset. But yeah, that's why I pitch it so, as high as I do. At the moment, I've got the trekking poles on 125 centimeters high. When I'm hiking, I've got the trekking poles right down to 115 centimeters. That seems to be the right height of trekking pole for me when I'm hiking. But for the tent, pitched up like this, it wants to be about 125. So I could easily lower the trekking poles down, pull the all the guidelines tighter, and it would be lower. And all these bits on the sides here, all these bits would be lower. So if I know it was going to be stormy, rainy, very windy, I would do that next time. I haven't done it yet, haven't tried it, but I would do that. I would lower the whole tent down. But of course, one thing I've got to remember is if you lower the tent down, you're going to get less headroom here, because you lower the tent down, the head's going to be roughly about there. Yeah, because the foot's that far from the bottom, but the head's going to be there, so this bit will be lower. That's just one thing you've got to remember if you lower the tent. But it's nice to be able to have the opportunity, you know, the choice, whether you want to have it higher with more ventilation or lower, you know, for windier, stormier conditions, when you don't really need the ventilation. Right, oh, sun's come out again now. I think it's time for a coffee. Right, anybody that's got a down sleeping bag, or a down jacket for that matter, if you ever find this sort of thing happening, where the bits of down starting to come out of the sleeping bag or jacket or whatever you've got, it's very tempting just to grab that and yank it out. And that is exactly what I used to do until I saw, I don't know who the YouTuber was, but somebody on YouTube. Basically, you've got to try and pinch it from inside. And I can't do this with one hand, so I'm going to have to put the camera down and do it. But you've got to try and pinch it inside and pull it back inside. Because if you keep doing this to every little bit of down that sticks out of your jacket or sleeping bag, you're going to end up with not a lot of down left. Right, let's see if I can pull it back in. Oh. Yeah. Right, there it is. Can I do this? Try and pinch it. Nope. got it. I'll have it. Got it. Pulled it back in. There you go. It's totally back inside now. That saved that little bit. I know it's only a little bit, but with my my rab down jacket, which I've got, I haven't got it with me today, but I've got a down rab jacket. I always used to do that. I used to just yank the little bits of down out of the jacket, and then when I saw somebody on YouTube, it just showed me how to do that, or in fact explained to me why you don't want to just keep yanking them out. It all really made sense. So just a little tip there. Right, that's it. Got me brew now, and a lot of people have commented on my homemade cup, and they seem to like the idea. I think they're trying it for themselves. I'll leave a link up in the description for my cook kit, where you can see I explain about my my homemade cup. Right. Well, I've had a coffee. Just having boiling some more water, just for something to eat. It's now what's it now? It's coming at 8:30, so I've something to eat now. I'm gonna have a go at something new. Oh, these Summit to Eat beef stew with potatoes. Never tried this brand before. I'm sure it's going to be fine. I mean, I eat pretty much anything, but these freeze-dried meals, I absolutely love them. They're so much easier to prepare, and they taste quite nice and everything, but they are a bit pricey though. Let's see how that gets on. I'm just admiring the sunset here. It's absolutely gorgeous. Not a breath of wind up here. Absolutely lovely. Certainly glad I came out today and not yesterday like I originally planned with the thunderstorms. But I believe all night there's going to be hardly any wind, so coming up here is, I think, quite a good idea. Alright, let's boil the water and see what this meal tastes like. Well, I've just opened the Summit to Eat food, and I've got to say it's quite nice. If you look in there, you can actually see the lumps of potato and carrots and all sorts. Yeah, it's not too bad really. I think I might get some more of these. I think I'll just eat this and enjoy the sunset. Good morning. It's now just coming up to 5:30. It's quite early really, but woke up, so it's time to get up, I think, really. And it is going to be a lovely morning by the looks of it. Let's spin around. Yeah, I've just got some water on the boil over here. Let's spin you around. There we go. In my cook kit that I posted quite a while ago now, I didn't bother having a little windshield. Now I know this isn't really high enough, this little windshield, but it's a little homemade thing. I thought I'd give it a go. I've got to say it does actually help quite a lot. I've always before just sort of like had my my burner behind a stone like I've got here, a rock behind here, just as a windshield. But I've got to say that does really help quite a lot, even though it could do with being a little bit higher. But anyway, got some water on the go there for some coffee and some porridge. After that, I'll put the tent down and head back. Right, the time's now just gone 6 o'clock, all packed up, had some porridge. The sun's just coming up nicely now. I'll show you. Just coming up. That's the way I'll be going back down over there, back around to the car park, which is just over there. But it's a lovely morning up here. That's where the tent was. There's my backpack, there's my sticks. Right, time to head back, I think. Just look at the view there. Right, that's it for this little outing. Like I said, I was meant to be up in the like I said at the beginning of the video, I was meant to be up in the Outer Hebrides this week, but had to change my plans. So a quick night up on Dartmoor we have to do. Just come down from where it is. There's Widgery Cross up there, Doe Tor. It's just over there. I think it's Doe Tor. That's where I stayed. It's quite a nice place to stay. I'm almost down at the river now. And just over there is where the path goes back to the car park. So that'll be me finished for today. Oh, so hopefully I'll be doing some more of these. I still intend to go to the Outer Hebrides, but that's probably now not going to be until August time, I should imagine. Hopefully I'll be able to get away before then, maybe to go Lake District or something like that, and I'll make sure I record whatever I get up to. But well, that's it for the day. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please do, and hit the little bell thing. See you next time.